Hello, everyone. So this is a grade 7 question. Best question says, where is the first perfect cadence using the dominant seventh in root position? So breaking it down, first of all, perfect cadence. So we need looking for two chords to create the perfect cadence. We need two chords. Dominant is going to tonic. Now the dominant you have a seventh. So my first assumption would be C major or A minor. Now, if it is C major, I'm looking for 5 to 1. That's like G in the bottom to C in the bottom. Or I'm looking for E to A in the bottom, assuming it is A minor. So looking through quickly, I see a C to G here. First bar to second bar. Doesn't help me. That looks perfect if I'm staying in C major, A minor. I see a couple of accidental F sharp, C sharp, doesn't tend to stay, B flat. Another large movement, a G here, but the rest breaks it before getting to this C. And there's a note here, D sharp, which will not be helping me at all. It will be helping me. Give it up. So I'm going to keep going. I see a G to F here, giving me a dominant seventh. Then cadence is being delayed, but this is not even a one. And on this line, there is this gap again. Careful with this. There's a clef here, a change of clef. So that's why this has to be G again, followed by B, natural, and E. Not what we're looking for. But if you check the demi-semiquavers, you have an F and a D. So we're going from here to here. Marking the score using appropriate capital letter for identification. Letter A, you're looking for a chromatic passing note. Because it's chromatic and I'm expecting an accidental, I'm going to expect this one immediately. I'll mark this as A. Appoggiatura, approached by a lip. Here, this is on a strong beat and is immediately falling. F going to B flat is a fourth. It's being tied into a strong beat, the dominant 7 in the second version, into F. So definitely Mr. B flat now. He's not part of this harmony. We have letter C, a cadential 6/4. We need to do a chord 1, second inversion. This chord. But the B natural here wouldn't let that be because it's not on C. So it doesn't help us. It's the G, which satisfies the G, G, C. The last two chords are the perfect cadence. So the question now is this chord before the dominant seventh, before this dominant seventh, is it a 6/4? Because that's what makes it a cadential 6/4. You have to write. Okay, so the next letter, an upper auxiliary note. So going to the score, tone comes again. Moving on. It could be here, a lot of notes. I would be in this passage. Well, this passage down here where the character of the music has changed. So we can find a note which is not part of that chord. So we might have to go this far. Can see a note spiking, like going up and back for power auxiliary. Well, over here, there is an A flat. So I have to confirm, is this G and this G part of this chord? Then I can claim the A flat to be a decoration. And about the lyric. Clef is treble clef, so I'm correct. But the left hand part is also 12 clef. So we have a C minor chord, which is a tonic chord in C minor key. So G is part because it's C, E flat, and G. So A flat will be an upper auxiliary. And I'll label that as D. Write out the upper part by a 3 as it might be played. There it is, Mr. Tom. So upper part. So first of all, careful with the clef is bass clef. And we'll be writing this middle C, we'll be writing the tone, leading to E, and then drop it to D. Above principal note, which is C, not these guys. Then C is the principal note, come to B, it's C. Because you're writing on the stave provided, you need to provide the clef and the correct signature. So next one, you write bar 21, omitting all non-harmony notes. Oh, nice. This is one with the appoggiatura. First of all, B flat is out. A stays. So we have 4 sets of semiquavers to deliberate apart. A, D, and F, A minor chord. But what is preceding it? D flat and C sharp. So D minor chord happening twice here and in between. So what do you call this before the D minor chord? As these 2 semiquavers out, and the 2 semiquavers for the D minor will be held with the F. The tonic F that completed the KDSR 6/4 will also stay. That would be my answer. This question, it says a new section begins in bar 23. Yes, I stay with C minor. We have a lot of C minor chords. So in this case, answer, I would approach that as the C minor. So describe any thematic and motivic connection between these sections. We'll take it one after another. So I'm going to talk about falling rhythms. Yeah, let's keep that for the melody. Version of rhythmic ideas. We'll get about also harmony. Harmonic. Let's use harmonic progression. Yeah, harmonic progression, but surely in a new key. Because we are in C minor now. So let's see. Bars 2 to 3 and bars 23 to 24. Version 5 and bar 2 3. So harmonic progression, but in a new key. Yeah, it looks short. You might find 4 bars, but in this case, and then 24, 25, so that, something like that. So what day do you think this piece is with? Jack died 1750, so 1750 to 1816, that's 66 years gap. I'm going to stay with 1746, that's like 4 years before Bach died.